So, shall we get reading?
Oh, yes, we shall. Woo!
Oh, my God.
Dude, you haven't opened that in a while. That was a fucking crack. It went...
Maybe I did. Maybe it was just a
What
trick.
happened?
I swear when I opened it, dust flew out. Maybe not.
Dude, some dust might have flown out. All right, well, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen.
Copyright 2004. So I was actually in third, fourth grade, maybe? No, third grade, I would say.
I was 2 grades behind whatever the year was, so I was in 2nd grade, and you were 2 grades ahead of me, so you were in 4th grade.
I mean, I can read with.
Oh,
look at that.
I see. I'm not needed here.
The Underwater Pyramid by Ryan McGee. Chapter 1. The Curse. Woo. One day, my cousin Connor and I were at my house playing my GameCube. We played it until 12 midnight. All of a sudden, the power went out. My mom came upstairs and said to the two of us, "Ryan, Connor, go get a light bulb from Walmart." We wondered why would my mom send us to Walmart at 12 at night. Then we got on our bikes and started to ride. We both looked at each other and I said, "Hey, my mom said to get a light bulb, but we should have just waited till the power came back on." My mom tricked us. So then we went back home. When we came back, my mom was not there. All we saw was a note on the door. We read the letter and it said, "If you want your..." Hold on, I gotta flip the page. "If you want your mother back, meet me at the Underwater Pyramid. The location was in the middle of the desert." Connor said, "What? There is no such thing as an underwater pyramid in the middle of the desert." Then I read the small print on the letter and it said, "The desert is cursed because 64 million years ago, dinosaurs kept on eating the desert's life." End of chapter 1.
Holy
So, should we go chapter by chapter and discuss?
Yeah. I got a lot to discuss.
We got a lot. Okay.
All right.
So, chapter 1.
I mean, that threw me through a fucking loop right off the bat, man. I mean,
it's a roller coaster ride.
First
right
of all,
off the bat.
I just want to say it's crazy that you stayed up until 12 midnight playing your GameCube. And then on top of that, the
power going out?
Dude, the power going out. I'm like, whoa. What the heck? But then your mom saying to her 4th grade son and his cousin go to Walmart to get a light bulb
at like 12 midnight.
But the power's out. You don't fix that by getting a new light bulb.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But then I came to my senses halfway through the bike ride, and I was just like, my mom tricked us.
And you guys went and turned around. You get there. Also, real quick, I just want to point out, you said 64 million years ago was when the dinosaurs. But the dinosaurs actually went extinct 66 million years ago. Just a little bit of a historical discrepancy there.
Okay. No, wait, but at the time.
True, yeah. When this was written. So I forgot. I didn't take that into account.
Shall we, do you have anything else? Or do you want to continue the chapter 2?
I would love to move on to chapter 2. Do you have anything to say?
Man, I'm just astounded by my creativity from such a young age. You know, you can tell right off the bat I was going places. Little did I know those places would be here with my best friend Matthew.
That's right, dude.
Recording episode 100 for the podcast SuperMega. Chapter 2, Across the Highway.
Chickens be like... Sorry.
I said, the only way to get to the flooded desert is to get across the highway. When we got to the highway, there were like 200 cars. So then, I took my first step in the highway and bam! A car that was going 86 miles per hour hit my leg. I fell. Then, Connor saw an 18-wheeler coming in my direction. Connor said, "Get the heck up, Ryan! Get up!" But I didn't. About when the truck was 10 meters in front of me. Yeah, I love how specific I am with numbers. You can tell.
I did the same thing.
But I didn't. About when the truck was 10 meters in front of me, the police came and gave the truck driver a ticket for speeding. Then Connor had about 5 minutes to get me out of the road. Connor said, "Hey, we could just go in the haunted forest instead." Well, now we were off to the haunted forest. End of chapter 2.
Oh, damn, dude.
I got hit in the leg.
Dude, you got hit by a car going 86 miles per hour. And
I almost got hit by an 18-wheeler, but thank God the police.
And thank God they caught him when he was 10 meters in front.
I think when I was younger, this was my version of like setting up a joke and then like not having it pay off with like, and then the cop gave him a ticket. But like, you know, I'm in fourth grade,
Well,
so I don't know.
You hadn't gone to the improv classes that Markiplier paid for yet, or read the book. So that's crazy, though. I mean, you could have just gone to the haunted forest the whole time. You know?
Why did we just think of that?
To get to the flooded desert?
You know, we're always coming up with these ideas halfway through, and it's almost like I thought of an idea, started writing it, and went, yeah, but what if... But what if we actually...
Dude, that's exactly what happened, you know, because, like, I did the same thing when I'd write stories as a kid. I'd have, like, a grand idea, but I wouldn't think of how to, like, land it. So I'd write, like, half a whole thing about it and be like, well, actually...
and then we go...
But then actually this happened.
Then a superhero comes and grabs us.
And just completely just
yeah.
makes the point of the whole leading up to that null, but...
Ready to move on to chapter 3?
I'm ready for chapter 3, baby.
Now, Matt, I've got to warn you. There are, hold on, let me just make sure. There are 14 chapters.
Hey, baby, I'm here for
We
it.
got nothing but time.
I got nothing but time.
Chapter 3, what is that shadow? When we got to the haunted forest, we both paused. We thought, what could be in there? Or would we ever come out? When we took our first 9 steps, we... 1, 2, 3, like we're counting
Why
them
is
out
it so
loud.
specific? I did the same thing in my stories, but it's like, I don't know why as a kid you're so obsessed with making something so specific.
Because it makes you feel maybe more like mature. I don't know.
Like you're a writer. Like
Yeah.
it's more...
It's 9, not just steps.
It's more complicated.
I took 9 steps.
You thought it out.
9 steps. Okay. When we took our first 9 steps, we saw a shadow. It looked like it just came out of the water. Then the shadow faded away. We walked by the pond, and a big green hand came out of the water and grabbed Connor's ankle and then pulled him in. Connor was gone. I looked into the water screaming, "Connor! Connor!" But it was no use. Then I saw bubbles in the water. I backed away. Then I saw what the shadow was. It was big, green, and 10 feet tall. I said, "Where is my friend?" It raised its right paw, and Connor was in it. It brought Connor to me and faded away in the fog. Sorry. So I haven't read this in the longest time. So a monster grabs Connor, and then I'm like, "Where is he?" And then the monster comes
Just
back out
hands
of the
him
water.
back.
There
you go. He's right here. Oh, you mean this guy? He's right here. Here you go. Goodbye.
I just found him.
I didn't even realize I had grabbed him. My bad. And then just disappears into the fog.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh.
That's what I love about all these kids' stories that you write when you're young is like everything that happens ultimately just is pointless.
Yeah.
There was no point.
No. Oh, yo, dude. Everything is like nothing leads.
Everything is undone that is done.
Yep. Oh. Okay. Chapter 4.
Here we go.
Where is that dog? After we got out of the haunted forest, we saw Connor's house. We ran up his driveway and then we went in. When we got there, Connor saw something missing. His dog was gone. Then we saw a letter posted on the door and it said, "If you want to see your dog again, meet me at the underwater pyramid." Then I said, "Come on!" End of chapter 4.
Oh my God. Wait. Do you think that note's from the same person that took your mom?
Dude, I'm connecting some dots here.
I mean, it's possible.
There's some clever foreshadowing going on.
It's possible it's two different enemy factions that have accidentally made the same plan to meet at the same place, or it's the same person. However, I gotta say, to get to Connor's house from yours, you have to go through the haunted forest. So I mean, is this like something that you guys normally have to do?
Well, I mean, when I was a kid, I did not like going into the woods at night. And South Carolina has a lot of spooky woods.
I don't think any kid likes going into the woods at night.
Unless they're a creep or sociopath.
I was terrified of the woods at night. I still am, actually. But I need to know what happened to that dog. There's 2 dogs missing now.
Well, that might be answered in this next chapter, titled Chapter 5. Chapter 5, To the Desert. After we got out of Connor's house, we started walking to the desert. Then Connor said sadly, I miss Yoshi. That was the name of his dog.
Okay.
End of chapter 5.
Dude, I love how when you write a book when you're younger, the chapters just get shorter and shorter because you're like,
I also think like I was also trying to do like, because I read Captain Underpants and they had a gag where it's like essentially the shortest chapter ever. And it would be like a chapter that was 1 page, and I think I really took a liking to that comedy. Dave Pilkins? What's his name?
Dav Pilkey.
Dav Pilkey.
Not Dave, Dav.
Dave.
D-A-V.
Pilkey.
Pilkey, yeah.
Pilkington.
Pilkey.
Pinky.
Stop it. Don't call him that. Stop.
Are you ready for chapter 6? You're not ready for this one.
I'm not ready for this one. I also just want to say as someone from South Carolina, I have like a lot of respect for, you getting the geography right.
Yeah.
The desert, the
haunted forest.
The haunted forest. The highway with 200 cars.
The underwater pyramid.
And then the highway with 200 cars, you're talking about 26, right?
Oh, of course.
That's 26, all right.
Oh. Yeah. Chapter 6. Dinosaurs.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Didn't expect dinosaurs,
No,
did
I
you?
didn't, dude.
I mean,
I thought they were extinct.
I mean, I only mentioned them. They were the reason they cursed the desert in the beginning. So all those millions of years ago.
64 million years ago.
Eating the desert's life.
Did you pick that because Nintendo 64?
I have no clue. Who knows? Maybe. It's crazy that I was so close to correct, but,
You were so close, yeah.
By 2 million years.
I think actually they don't know the exact, but it's like 65 to 66 million years ago was when the asteroid hit.
It
So
was 64.
Exactly. They don't know. They can't say that. You might be right on the money.
All right. Chapter 6, Dinosaurs. When we got to the desert, we heard a loud roar. Roars in all caps, by the way. I looked at Connor and said, cursed. After about 1 hour of walking, we saw a long tail-like thing. Connor thought it was something trying to get out of a trap, so he pulled on the object. But when Connor backed away, he saw a raptor. It jumped out and landed 2 feet in front of Connor. We started running. I looked back. There was not just one raptor. There was a whole herd. All of a sudden, the raptors ran away from us. So then, we were thankful. Then, we looked up and there was a T-Rex. That's what it was. About when it was 2 inches from our faces, a whole herd of raptors started jumping on it. Then we ran away. End of chapter 6.
Fuck, dude.
Dude,
That's insane. Dude, I honestly thought you guys were done for.
Like, first the raptors. Then you run away, and I'm like, whoo. But then there's a T-Rex.
Oh, no, hell no.
And then I think it's dead, especially when he gets about 2 feet from both of you.
And then he's 2 inches.
Then he's, from 2 feet to 2 inches.
He closes the distance, and then?
The raptors come back. Literally that is Jurassic Park. That's what happens in the first Jurassic Park movie. They're chased by velociraptors, then they're chased by the T-Rex, and at the end, the velociraptors pounce on the T-Rex to save, not intentionally.
Well, I didn't know that, so you didn't have to tell me.
You haven't seen?
No, it's just been a long time.
I mean, it came out in
I know.
It came out in the 90s.
I know, but
It's old.
Yeah, but it's I don't
Kind
know.
of a classic too. It's Spielberg.
You know,
Steven.
when you find out that someone copied something, it just kind of ruins some of the.
Steven Crowder directed it. Okay.
I know he did. And when I find when I found out James Somerton had plagiarized all that stuff, it like ruined all of the James Somerton videos I loved.
Shall we move on?
Chapter
Do you have
7?
anything else?
No, but I think it's time for Chapter 7.
I got a whiff of my own BO and whoo!
Yo, let me get some of that. I smell nothing.
Chapter 7, A New Friend. After that, like that's how the chapter starts.
I'm getting a lot of good notes for the next book.
Just after that.
After that, and then,
dude, I am like the epitome of that the South Park guys. They went to it's like the thing that kills a story is and then. If you have and then, dude, if little kid Ryan knew that, maybe this would be.
Too bad your mom didn't let you watch South Park.
I know.
Thanks, Cecile.
Horrible, wretched woman. Chapter 7, A New Friend. After that, we saw a boy about our age. We asked him, "What are you doing here?" He said, "I was stranded here." Then Connor said, "Do you want to come with us?" Then he said, "Sure." I said, "What is your name?" He said his name was Gregory. Then we saw a lake. We started running to it. Then we jumped in. End of chapter 7.
Oh my God! Hey, let me guess. I think I know what's in the lake. If I had to take a guess. Okay, I don't want to spoil anything.
I mean, go.
Because, so we're halfway through the chapters, and we do need to hit another commercial break. Contractually obligated.
Well, to find out what happens, you'll have to watch this ad read.
Or skip it to afterwards. Just kidding. Fuck.
Chapter 8, Shark Attack.
Oh, no. I think I have a feeling I know what happens in this chapter, but I don't want to say anything.
When we got in, the lake, I'm guessing. When we got in, we saw something shining in the water. Connor screamed, "The underwater pyramid!" But before we jumped in, we did not read the sign. Danger. There are killer great white sharks in the water. Like, imagine us running past, like, oh my God.
You run by and the sign spins. Like,
Yeah.
Just missed it. Just missed it.
As soon as we were above the underwater pyramid, so we're already in, swimming above it,
Yeah.
Gregory was gone. All we saw was red water and some of his leg.
Whoa!
But after a great white shark kills someone, all the sharks in the area are killed too.
Wait, what?
Hold on. End of chapter 8.
Wait.
That's it. What? Ryan.
Dude, I thought it was going to say, like, after it kills him, like, all the other sharks are alerted.
No.
It's like they smell the blood, so all the other sharks come.
No, after they kill Gregory, all the other sharks just
They just die.
They just go belly up.
It's like a bee. When a bee stings, it dies. But I guess in this case, it's like if the whole hive died. Hey,
you could tell I'm like, I don't know how to write us out of
dude,
this.
I love it. I love you introduced this other little boy just for the whole purpose of there's no character or anything, just for the purpose of him getting eaten by a shark violently.
Dude, I had to make it like I had to make something happen, you know?
It wasn't even like close. It wasn't even like it was gonna eat you or Connor. It was like it just goes straight for him, eats him, and then that's it. And they all die.
Dude, imagine there's like some kid named Gregory that I just hated. Like he pissed me off the day I was writing this chapter.
It's very plausible.
He just went at lunch, and I was like,
that would have done it.
Shall we move on to chapter 9?
Chapter 9, baby.
Chapter 9, The Third Note.
Oh, no.
When we got inside the pyramid, we saw another note. It said, "Look behind you."
Whoa! And that font and everything?
And we did. What we saw was Yoshi and my mom. Remember, Yoshi is Connor's dog.
Not the dinosaur.
No. No.
But there could be some connections there.
I mean, it was named after the dinosaur.
Right.
Yeah. A wall was caving in on the two of them. End of chapter 9.
Oh, shit!
Oh, cliffhanger chapter.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Wham, bam, thank you, man.
I'm still confused as to why your mom sent you to Walmart to get a light bulb.
What if I told you the remaining 5 chapters took place on 3 pages?
I'd say I'm buckled up and ready to go, baby.
I'm buckled up.
Let's do it.
Chapter 10, Rise from the Dead. Then, when we backed away, we heard a voice and it said, "Rise from the dead." Then about 18 dead people were walking toward us. The worst thing was, they were skeletons, and Yoshi and my mom were about to die. End chapter 10.
Oh, no.
Another cliffhanger chapter. It just
Dude,
keeps escalating.
I mean, I feel like, you know, if you've read our book, you know, you can see where we kind of got our little chapter ending idea.
Chapter 11, turning off the caving walls. In parentheses, this chapter is really short. Connor turned off the caving walls. In parentheses, told you it was short. In parentheses.
Dude. Okay. Yeah, you had it even all the way back then, man.
Oh, yeah.
You had it.
Chapter 12, the fight begins.
Woo!
As soon as Connor turned off the caving walls, my mommy... That's the only iteration.
You let that one slip by
I let
accident.
that one slip.
That was an accident. You know it. You're young and you're just like, my mommy? You're writing a story. You didn't mean to. You didn't mean to. It's all right.
As soon as Connor turned off the caving walls, my mommy, Yoshi, and Connor fell in a hole. It was all up to me. All of a sudden, one of the skeletons threw one of their daggers at me. The blade hit my leg, and my leg started to bleed. Then a big skeleton came up to me. It raised the axe it was holding, and sling! He cut off my left hand. Holy shit.
Damn, dude.
After that, imagine like the adult reading this. Damn. After that, one of the skeletons turned on the giant pendulum, and it started. I was prepared to say it started to swing. It started.
It started, yeah.
All of a sudden, my left hand grew back. When the giant pendulum was 3 inches away from... Jesus Christ. Always like, when it's so close, I'm describing...
Right.
Just so you can picture 3 inches, you know?
Yeah, it's
so
right
the reader
there.
can really...
You're almost dead.
...paint a picture. When the pendulum was 3 inches away from me, I jumped on it. All of a sudden, the skeleton with the axe jumped on it, too. Uh-oh. It started coming closer and closer. You know, it's swinging, and we're on it as it's swinging...
Thank God your hand grew back.
It started coming closer and closer, but I jumped and kicked his bones, and they fell. I forgot one thing. Skeletons can put themselves back together. Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh, someone's was playing Mario.
Chapter 3. That was close.
Chapter 3?
13, sorry.
Okay, I was like...
Chapter 13. That was close.
2 chapters left.
The skeleton pushed me off the pendulum, and then Connor came in. All of a sudden, the pendulum was coming back at me. Connor went to the computer and shut the whole system down. God, that was close. End of chapter 13.
Shit, there's 1 chapter left.
This is the final chapter.
This is it, baby.
We're all the...
I'm glad you wrote the computer in, because I was curious where all these switches were that were turning everything, like things on and off.
Chapter 14. Nothing special. When my mom came in, she hugged me, and then Yoshi came in and jumped all over Connor. Then my mom drove me to a gas station so my dad could pick me up there. When I got in the car with my dad, he asked me, "What did you do this weekend?" And I said, "Nothing special." The end. You know, like one of those, like, nothing special, smirks, looks off
Looks
at the
camera, and like iris closes. Like,
I mean, the reason that she drove to a gas station.
Right, that's what I was laughing about.
Is because that's how I was transferred as I, elementary, middle school. Just when I was young. My parents got separated when I was like 1.
Right.
So
the custody transfer was to the gas station.
Was always at like an Exxon or some mobile something. Well, hold on. Let's see if there's anything else.
And after credit scene? Oh, I see stuff. I see text.
About the author. Ryan McGee is 10 years old. So I was 10 when I wrote this.
Wow.
Think about that.
22 years ago, 21 years ago.
Feels like a 5-year-old wrote it, but I was beyond. I was ahead of my time.
Yeah.
Because it was so. Ryan McGee's 10 years old. He has 1 dog, 2 cats, and 2 hamsters. It's true. That was Mina, Odie and Tiger, and Zip and Zap, the Chinese dwarf hamsters.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Big
how
balls.
every single kid, when they write their bio, the first thing they include is, I have 2 dogs, 1 cat. Like, they include the pets every time.
His best friends are Bleep and Bleep. By the way, one of the kids is the kid who stole my Mario Kart Double Dash. Remember that story?
Yep.
Where
Bastard.
Where he's like, can I borrow it? And then he just ended up moving to another state.
You know, sometimes...
Like the next day.
Sometimes you think someone's your best friend. And
he's in this book.
They go and they steal.
His favorite sport is baseball. His favorite hobby is to play video games. Still is.
Mm-hmm.
Still is.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. He is also in 5th grade.
Woo!
At River Springs Elementary School in Irmo, South Carolina. Not second, not third, not 4th, but 5th. This was the beginning of 5th grade because 2004.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I graduated 5th grade in 2007.
Yeah, so typically I can tell what grade I am in.
That makes sense. You graduated 5th grade in 2005.
Yeah.
And you were 2 ahead of me, so.
P.S. Look out for Ryan's next book, The Underwater Pyramid 2, but this time it is worse. The bad guy is planning to blow up the world.
Oh, my God. The whole world?
The whole world, dude.
It's just a giant suicide mission. Like,
and that is The Underwater Pyramid.
Sorry, I didn't mean to steal it
by
from you.
Ryan McGee.